Your midi isn't the problem. The placement and polish are. A beautiful outfit can still read bulky if the hem hits the wrong spot on your calf, if there's shine near the face, or if the shoes cut the leg line. Give me a few minutes and I'll show you 5 everyday-friendly fixes you can build from what you already own. No shopping list cuts the guesswork. Just smarter pairing that makes your midi look longer, leaner, and refined and put together. Hey, beautiful friends, your style only gets better with age. Here's how we work on golden after 60. We use a simple, proven playbook. A 70/30 value balance to keep the look calm. A column with an open layer to create uninterrupted verticals. A face light palette to brighten skin and eyes. The rule of thirds so the hem lands at the lower calf third, and tailoring that's structured. Not tight, so you can breathe. In plain English, keep your top and skirt in the same light/dark family to form a column. Treat value as lightness or darkness, not color. Pick shoes that show more of the top of your foot so the leg reads longer. We'll remix what's already in your closet and make it work harder. If practical, closet-first fixes fit your life, save this to try tonight. And consider subscribing to Golden After 60 so the next lesson meets you right when you need it. Secret number 1. Column and open layer your instant lengthener. Build a value column first. Keep your top and midi skirt in the same light/dark family so your body reads as one continuous line. Then frame it with an open third piece. A cardigan, blazer, or shirt, left unbuttoned. Picture a navy fine knit tee tucked into a navy midi, an ivory linen shirt worn open, nude slingbacks, and small gold hoops. The column removes visual stop signs. The open edges act like 2 quiet rails that guide the eye straight up and down. Add a touch of face light at the neckline, cream or soft ivory, so skin looks rested in daylight and on camera. A simple rule that rarely fails. Let roughly 70% of the look live in your column and use the lighter 30% near your face to lift your features. Where it shines, for the office or lunch, choose a pont or fine-knit column under an unbuttoned blazer. For travel or errands, switch to jersey with an open chambray and a clean leather sneaker. For evening, try deep ink or espresso with a satin shirt worn open so any sheen sits below the face. Fit matters more than size. Ask for a clean shoulder. Seam right on the shoulder bone, and a touch of ease at the waist so you can sit and breathe. If you don't own a cream topper, use your lightest cardigan unbuttoned. Even a denim shirt works as the open layer. Keep accessories supportive, not distracting. A low slingback, pointed flat, or minimal sneaker, and a mid-scale structured bag carried higher on the torso to pull the eye up. If pointed flats aren't comfortable, try a sleek supportive sneaker, an almond toe, or a low-cut loafer for the same lengthening effect. Test it quickly at home. In window light, take 2 full-length photos from 8 to 10 feet away. Look A. High contrast top and skirt, no layer. Look B. Matching value top and skirt with an open layer and something light near the face. Keep the image where your jawline looks clearer and your legs read longer. You'll usually see the difference immediately. One caution: avoid cutting the column with a thick, high-contrast belt unless you're placing it intentionally and keeping it slim. It acts like a hard, horizontal line. For my own closet at 62, I'm 5'4". When I wore a pale tee with dark skirt and buttoned the cardigan, I read boxy in photos. Navy on navy with a light layer left open gave me instant visual height. No new clothes, just better lines. Tell me your height, your go-to skirt color, and whether you wear glasses. Is your hair silver, salt and pepper, or warm? Do you feel brighter with a light layer near the face or calmer with a darker one? Share those details and I'll recommend a column shade and a face light accent that makes your eyes and skin come alive. Next, we'll lock in proportion. Clean shoulders, a hinted waist, and a hem that hits the leanest part of the calf. so the vertical you just built stays uninterrupted. Secret number 2. Fit and proportion tweaks, clean shoulder, suggest the waist, land the hem. Small adjustments make the biggest difference. Start at the shoulder. When the seam sits exactly at the end of the shoulder bone, not sliding past, it sharpens your frame and instantly improves posture. Next, suggest the waist without squeezing it. Use a gentle front tuck or a slim, same-color belt about a finger width to suggest shape while keeping the eye moving. Finish at the hem. Place a midi at the lower calf third, just below the fullest part of the calf, so the line continues instead of stopping mid-leg. Picture it: a fluid A-line midi, a soft V-neck tee with a light front tuck, a slim 3 to 1 inch belt that blends with the skirt, and a low block heel you can walk in all day. For errands or meetups, add a cropped denim jacket with a clean shoulder. For dinner, switch to a knit pencil midi and a crisp blouse. Keep the belt delicate and choose a pointed flat to extend the leg. If a top creates a shelf at the widest part of your hip, shorten IT slightly so IT ends around high hip. Slim roomy sleeves slightly so the arm reads tidy. Focus on a neater line, not measurements. Set skirts and wide leg trousers so the hem just brushes the top of the shoe. No break, no buckling across the calf. On petites, that tiny clearance is often the difference between overwhelmed and elegant. Test at home with tape and walk. Tape the hem up or down in a half-inch steps, then film yourself walking toward a mirror. Keep the length where your calf looks leanest and your stride feels natural. No belt? Do a half tuck to hint at the waist. No cropped topper? Wear your regular jacket open and push sleeves to the elbow to lift the eye. A quick before and after. A client sent 2 mirror photos. Same outfit, different hem. One hit the widest part of her calf, the other skimmed the lower calf third. We dropped the hem by a half-inch and swapped to a pointed flat. She looked a visual 2 inches taller. Same weight, same wardrobe. For my own closet, I'm 5'4", and my midsection changes during the day. Tight belts made me feel tense and look shorter. I switched to a micro tuck and a slim, color-matched belt, shortened a favorite tee by 1.5 inches, and asked for a light nip at the jacket waist. My stance lifted, and every photo read longer and calmer. Tell me your height, where most tops hit you measure shoulder to hem, and whether your calves taper quickly or stay fuller toward the ankle. Do you prefer a small tuck or a belt? What shoe do you wear most with midis? Sneaker, flat, or low heel? Share those details and I'll give you a precise hem target and belt width that won't cut your frame. With proportions set, the next upgrade is finish. Keep the portrait area matte and let the skirt carry any sheen so you look smoother on camera and more polished in person. Secret number 3. Texture and finish control, matte near face, shine below bust. Keep the light calm where the eye goes first, your face, and let the movement happen below the collarbone. That's the whole idea behind texture and finish control. Choose matte or semi-matte near your portrait area, then place any sheen on the skirt, the shoe, or the bag. Imagine an ivory washed silk or crepe de chine shirt with soft, low sheen paired with a satin bias midi, pearl studs, and a sleek loafer. Your features read smoother and more rested, while the skirt carries the glow and the motion. Shine bounces light and exaggerates texture. Matte absorbs light and quiets it. By day, keep sheen to one zone below the bust, usually the skirt. For evening, allow 2 small sheen zones at most, such as skirt and shoe, while the neckline stays matte. You don't need a closet full of fabrics to add depth. 2 textures are enough. Knit with satin or crepe with cashmere gives you dimension without visual noise and supports a calm 70/30 balance. This plays beautifully in real life. For daytime polish, try a crepe midi with a crisp cotton poplin shirt and a leather loafer. For holidays or dinners, switch to a satin midi with a matte crepe top and pearls at the collarbone. If satin clings, slip on a thin matte underlayer. It cuts grab and static noticeably and lets the skirt hang clean. Steam pleats from the inside so the blades stay sharp. Bias skirts can relax slightly after a few minutes of wear. Mark hems with your shoes on, then recheck after walking. Working with what you own is the point. If you don't have a satin skirt, use your calmest knit midi and bring in a whisper of sheen at the shoe or bag. Keep the top matte so the glow stays away from fine lines. Avoid double shine. Shiny blouse with shiny skirt, which photographs harsh and reads less refined than it costs. Test it before you commit. Set your phone 8 to 10 feet away in window light and take 2 full-length photos, one with a shiny blouse and matte skirt, one with a matte blouse and satin skirt. Zoom in on the eye and cheek area and keep the version that looks smoother and brighter. From my own closet, I retired a glossy ivory blouse that seemed special on the hanger but unforgiving on camera. I swapped to matte ivory crepe with the same black satin midi. Same colors, same shoes, and my skin looked rested while the skirt delivered the quiet luxury finish. Tell me your hair color: silver, warm blonde, or brunette. Whether you wear glasses, and if your frames are shiny or matte. Share your favorite skirt fabric: satin, crepe, or knit. And I'll map 2 near-face shades and a day-to-evening finish plan that will flatter you in photos and in person. With finish under control, we'll keep the same long, calm shape and move straight into seasonal swaps so your midi stays elegant all year. Secret number 4. Occasion and season switch, same formula, fabric swap. Keep the silhouette that loves you and let the season do the changing. When your base is a clean column. A top and midi in the same light/dark family. Framed by an open layer, you don't need a new plan every month. You simply rotate fabric weight, shoe type, and layer length. The line stays steady, the surface does the work. Here's how it looks in real life. In July, reach for a linen tee with a rayon or viscose midi because those fibers breathe and drape. Add a woven slide and a light shirt worn open. In January, hold the same outline but switch to a fine cashmere tee and a wool blend midi so the hem hangs straight. A fitted knee-high boot closes the gap and keeps the column unbroken. Same shape, different skins. This works because a consistent silhouette reduces decision fatigue and keeps your verticals intact, so you read taller and calmer. Fabric and shoe swaps answer heat, humidity, wind, and cold without collapsing the line. Aim for pieces that skim, not cling. I look for about 3 to 6% stretch in tops so the shoulder sits clean, and I choose skirt fabrics with enough body that the hem doesn't ripple. Translate that into everyday dressing. For casual daytime, pair a cotton or jersey midi with an open linen shirt and a clean white leather sneaker. For work or lunch, try a pont pencil midi, a matte silk blouse, and an unbuttoned blazer. For travel, lean on a wrinkle-friendly pleated midi with a tank and an airy cardigan, plus a cushioned slide or supportive sneaker. For evening, a satin bias midi with a matte crepe top, a pointed flat, and 1 pearl at the collarbone gives polish without effort. A few small adjustments keep everything sharp. In winter, choose a boot with a close calf so the skirt falls cleanly. The hem should brush the boot, not buckle. In summer, add a simple lining or a slip so the skirt glides instead of grabbing. Hem one skirt for flats and another for a low heel you actually wear. That little difference keeps your line long. For my own week at 62, I run the same navy column year-round. My summer version is a rayon midi with a linen shirt. My winter version is pont with a soft blazer. Getting dressed is noticeably faster when I change fabric, not silhouette, and the photos look consistent from season to season. Test this at home. Build the outfit twice, hot and cold versions, and record a 10-second walk for each in good light. If the lines don't read the same, adjust coat length or boot shaft until they do. Tell me your climate, your most worn shoe height, and your height. I'll map a fabric pair and a hem strategy that keep your column long. With seasons handled, the last inch of polish comes from accessories. Scale and placement that frame the silhouette instead of fighting it. Secret number 5. Accessorizing control, proportion, metals, and the leg line. Accessories should lengthen the line and quiet the look, not compete with it. Picture a midi that lands on the lower calf third, a pointed low heel close to your skin tone, a slim belt, and a medium top handle bag whose width mirrors your shoulder span. Near the face, keep it simple, pearl studs or a soft champagne metal. The skirt does the talking, everything else frames it. Start at the shoe. A pointed toe or any elongated vamp shows more of the top of the foot, which visually extends the leg beside a mid-calf hem. If you need more comfort, choose a sleek supportive sneaker, an almond toe, or a low-cut loafer. You'll get the same lengthening effect without sacrificing feet. Skip thick ankle straps with midis. They slice the leg in the one place you don't want a horizontal line. Now the bag. Mid-scale reads refined and won't swallow your frame. As a guide, keep bag width within your shoulder span. On most women, that's roughly 13–15 inches. For strap position, land the bag around high hip, just below the natural waist, so IT lifts the eye. A crossbody worn at or just above the ribs does the same. If your everyday bag lands at the widest part of your hip or thigh, shorten it a few holes and check the difference in a mirror. Metals do quiet work around the face. With silver or white hair, pearls or champagne gold are kinder than bright chrome. If you prefer cool metals, pair them with soft cream or cool ivory near the face. Optic white can look harsh unless your natural contrast is high. Keep all metals in one family and finish. Polished with polished, brushed with brushed. So the picture reads cohesive, not busy. Here's how I wear it at 62. I used to carry a generous tote that hit mid-thigh. Next to a midi, my legs read shorter. I switched to a structured top handle that sits just under the ribs, punched 2 extra holes in the strap, and paired my jewelry to 8–10 mm pearl studs. Same clothes, instant lift. Test this at home. Dress fully, take a photo, then remove one accessory. The scarf, the statement necklace, or the oversized watch. If the outfit looks cleaner and more expensive, stop there. Next, shoot your skirt with 3 shoes, a thick ankle strap, a rounded flat, and a pointed low heel or elongated vamp flat. Frame from the knee down in window light and keep the pair that makes the calf and foot look longest. Give me a few details in the comments so I can tailor this to you. Your height, shoulder to shoulder width, where your bag lands, measure from shoulder to the bottom of the bag, whether you wear glasses, and your hair color. I'll recommend to carry height, earring scale, and metal tone that keep your vertical line strong. With accessories now framing, not fighting. Your midi, we're ready to lock the full look with color and occasion in the next section. Authority starts with navy and cream. Hold a clean column, frame it with an open blazer, and finish in a pointed toe. The line reads decisive without noise. For approachability, blend blush with camel and keep a soft knit at the portrait area. A mid-scale bag keeps the frame balanced. For evening, let emerald meet cream and keep shine off the neckline. Any glow belongs on the skirt so the face stays calm. Keep the 70/30 rule in play. About 70% of your look in one value family, with the lighter 30% placed near your face to lift your features. Before you leave, ask 3 quick questions. Where's my column? Where's my face light? Where are my verticals? Pre-plan 2 outfits this week and sanity check them with the 5 takeaways in 30 seconds. Save these 5 and dressing gets easy. Build verticals first. Create a value column and add an open layer. Keep shoulders clean. Light the face, not the shine. Stay matte or semi-matte up top and put any sheen on the skirt. Hem by thirds. Land at the lower calf third or let a maxi or trouser hem kiss the shoe, no break. Work the 70/30 split. Let the main value block carry most of the look and place the lift near your face. Control accessories. Choose an elongated vamp or pointed flat, a mid-scale bag that matches your shoulder span, and pearl or soft champagne near the face if your hair is silver. Your Wear It This Week plan. Build 2 outfits with these rules and notice how you feel. Taller, more polished. Tell me which one worked. If this coaching helped, subscribe to Golden After 60, save this for your next closet session, and drop your hair color and whether you wear glasses in the comments. I'll reply with 2 near-face shades and a Midi formula tailored to you. Thank you for spending time with me. Elegance doesn't cost more, it costs attention. See you next episode.